Hello everybody and welcome back to the lab. As always, sitting with you is Brandon Wierig, Alex Trotter, and I'm Lou Follenkamp. We hope you guys enjoyed our discussion with Cam Dietz from Eastern Michigan University last week. Today, we're going to kind of continue from a previous episode where we kind of talked a little bit about, I guess you could say, time management. We're going to build off of that and kind of start talking about the differences between motivation and then discipline. Brandon actually had a good point about in the last episode about how motivation is unreliable. Motivation comes and goes. It doesn't necessarily always lead to progress, but it can be that spark that sometimes gets you into the gym, but it won't keep you there. So good job, Brandon.
Thank you.
Proud of you. So proud of you. I hope I summarized that nicely for you.
Yes.
But one of the big things I think with motivation is I don't want to demonize it because people will say motivation will come and go. Motivation can be a wonderful starter, right? If that's what gets you initially into the gym, then what you need to find is reasons to stay. What have you found, Brandon and Alex, that keeps you guys in the gym when maybe success isn't always as I guess you could say as often or as occurring as often as you would like? What keeps you guys going?
Always got like the endorphins are always kind of big high on me. Like some runners say they get like the runner's high, like posts like that. The swell of intramuscular fluid, things like that. It's kind of like that acute small little details, things like that is what kind of on a bad day, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just been kind of so long that it's just a habit to. I almost get pissed off if I'm not there. Whether it's a good day or a bad day in the gym. So
I need to work out.
Yeah.
Need my fix.
So yeah, originally it was that. Until you start seeing like the body changes and like the start inching to the goal, wherever it may be or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
I'm trying to find, as you were speaking there, I was hoping you were going to go a little longer because I was trying to figure out the words, I guess. Because,
think on your toes.
Well, I mean, mine just kind of like, I guess the best way to put it is it comes and goes, but it's just the consistency of going when you don't want to is what it, and you just keep like adding to the snowball of like building it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I compete like in meets, so that gives me a goal to shoot for. And it's like, if I don't put the work in today, then ultimately I can't be mad at myself, or I can only be mad at myself when I don't get the result that I wanted. Mm-hmm. Like at that meet, like, yeah, you can do anything else. You can blame the judges. You can blame, your sock had a wrinkle in it. Like I've heard them all. And it's just like
socks.
Yeah. People will blame anything. And, but at the end of the day, like that's on you. And I think a lot of people, it teaches them to be like self-resilient or reliant and have some kind of like responsibility for yourself too. Because you can either, suffer every day by not pushing like your body to its limits in terms of like a good way, like, building muscle, getting lean, like learning how to go through the emotions of all that. Or like you can push it the other way and you can be severely out of shape. You can be on medication the whole rest of your life, and it affects everything. So yeah, I've always just been big on how far we can push the human body. And that's kind of like my motivation. And I mean, I've taken off like, heck, my first upper body workout was a few days ago, and I didn't touch a weight since my meet.
Really?
But it was just like I needed a break, like just for myself. And then now it's like the motivation is there to an aggressive extent because it's like I'm so fucking weak. It's like disgusting. Like I wrote out like 225 and my arms were shaking, and I was like, this ain't good. So then it's like almost a reminder of like back when 225 was like hard and like that was your limit. So then now it's like, oh boy,
Here we go again.
Yeah. So it just like relit that fire, I guess.
So I'm hearing mental health. I'm hearing competitiveness.
Ooh, that was a good one. I'll touch on that one. So,
go on.
So, I'm not a fan of using the gym as a mental health release. And I will say, because if you put yourself into that mindset that this is the only way that I'm going to get through my problems is by going into the gym and just like wrecking yourself kind of thing. Well, when you come down off of that high, your original problems are still there. Like, you need to find a different source, because what'll happen is one of these days you're going to be having the worst day of your life, what have you, and you're going to go into the gym and you're going to get crushed by a weight that should be your warm-up weight, and then now you're spiraling even more out of control, and it's only going to build up from there. So that's my advice, is definitely find a different outlet for like your mental sanity. All right, that's off my soapbox now.
Say, you want to rant a little more?
No, I just think like that's a cool concept. It gets a lot of likes and clicks on social media and shit, but at the end of the day, it doesn't do anything for you. I promise you, it's going to make it worse. It's just a matter of time. You can believe me with however you want, but I also don't want to be the guy at the end of the day that said, I told you so.
You don't want to fight your demons every day in the gym?
There are no demons. You're probably just hungry or you're dehydrated. That's all that it is. You don't have demons. You're stressed out because you can't like get any time management. Like, go and do that. Just take an entire weekend for yourself. Learn how to time manage. Learn how to meal prep. Learn how to eat like your correct amount. Get your water in all the time. I'll bet you $100 your stress goes away.
$100?
$100.
Man, all right. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Game on. Man, anything else I can push your buttons today?
I don't know. Keep talking. We'll figure it out.
I think one other aspect to motivation is, I guess, to set an example. I mean, if you're obviously not practicing what you're preaching, I think that also sets a bad precedent as well. So, like, if you're not even disciplined enough to maintain the lifestyle that you, quote unquote, preach, but you will not practice, then I think it's just not good. Not just for yourself, but others who also maybe look up to you as a mentor or as like as a partner. That's one thing that I've always used. Like, I mean, do I always want to be out in the garage working out by myself? Like, no, absolutely not. But there are days where I just go outside and I get it done. I mean, hell, I started weightlifting when I was in 5th, 6th grade in there. And then from that point on, it's just been a habit. Even when work or school's been a thing, I've still found time because I've basically put that as a priority. And if you're not willing to put it as a priority, it'll never become a habit. And if it's never going to be a habit, it won't matter. If you get in there once or twice in a year, sure, we can celebrate that little victory. But in the end of the day, if you're not willing to put those, I tell people 21 days. Give yourself 21 days to get in the gym, right? And you'll see how much it just becomes more of a natural, oh, I got to go to the gym. And like people will be like, and in all honesty, I mean, I'm not the friend to call if you want to go to a bar or if you want to go to like a party. I'm not gonna lie, I hate that stuff, and I'm not really big into it. But I will be the one where you want to go work out, sure, let's go work out. You need a training partner, I'll go work out. And I think that sometimes people can misconstrue. I don't even know how to put it. Your own physical health, when you put more time into the gym as almost being like a recluse or not being willing to like be social, but in certain aspects to it, I'm prioritizing myself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So like I'm putting myself above. I mean, honestly, it might be selfish a little bit because there are times when like I do have people that want to hang out, but like if I haven't worked out for that day, I would much rather work out and continue to maintain my own health as opposed to going out and getting trashed. Mm-hmm. It's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't like doing that. I think that sometimes when people don't have the discipline to actually tell friends, no, I don't want to go out. I would rather, like I have a workout tomorrow. I want to put my effort into that. And you can't say no to the party, then where are your priorities?
Yeah.
That's always bugged me with people. Everyone wants to preach, but no one wants to practice. So that's my 10 cents. That's my 10 cents.
Well, it's that time of the year. Everybody's like, summertime's around. Clothes are a little
less.
Yeah, less. And it's like, oh, I just don't like the way I look. It's like, okay, what'd you do to
What'd you do the other 9 months of the year?
Nothing.
Summer bod for 3 months and call it a week.
Up. I don't really want to hear about it then.
Yeah.
Don't complain about it.
Yeah. And okay, here's another aspect of discipline that I think a lot of people don't see, just because I get to see it behind closed doors or whatever. When like Brandon and I are training in the morning, the dude wears a hoodie at all times during his workouts. That includes the summer. Our building, it does not have AC. And then he'll go and he'll sit in the sauna if he deems that he didn't work hard enough during his sets and reps. So there is a level of crazy with a little bit of screw loose there, but it's necessary because just to touch on like Lou's point, like we have kids from the age of 8 years old and up. They some of their parents don't have an athletic background, or they don't know or understand the lifestyle that it takes, or stuff. And that's no shot towards the parents. It's just it's different. Like I'm not going to walk in and know how to be a CEO or a nurse. I'm just
You're not a nurse?
No.
Damn it.
No. As much as that would shock you. But yeah. So it's just we are their role model. Some of them treat us as if like we're like superstars, I guess, if you will, like professional athletes. So it's like we're being watched or monitored, whether we like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Always
having
about that.
Like something long sleeve has always been a habit in that aspect, and then I'll wear it like continuously, like during the workouts, because like it is 95, 100 degrees in there, and kids are shutting down because it's hot, and it's like, okay, well I know that I'm properly hydrated and all that kind of stuff, and I can kind of wear this hoodie as I'm going to connect with you. Okay, it's hot in here. You're working out. I'm just going to wear this.
Yep.
To kind of find that middle ground for them to kind of get through the next 20 minutes of your workout, and then you can go home, sit in the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Just thought you had an affinity for Bill Belichick.
That too, man.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick style.
Well, it is cool to see their faces too. It's like when they do start bitching about the heat, it's like, yeah, we've already been here for 5 hours.
Suck it up.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys wanted to add on discipline, motivation?
Just gotta get that inner bitch out of you.
Yeah.
David Goggins style.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Motivation's only going to take you so far. Discipline's going to take you the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm. Write out your priorities.
And I mean, just think about it like you do everything else. You're not going to be able to take a bunch of days off of work. Like as you get older, just you have to earn your days off, just like you should be able to earn your days off in a workout. There you go.
The solid note to end on.
Close it.
All right, we will see you guys in the next episode.